Hi, welcome back my Wise Astrology tribe, Cosmic Insight Astrology. I am your co-pilot. My name is Christina. All right, so if you have a Libra rising, Libra sun, or Libra moon, this is your August 2022 astrology forecast. And let's see what's going to happen and in your what kind of astrological weather you will experience, what kind of opportunities and challenges in August. So here is my little wheel, what's going to help you to understand what am I talking about. And actually, what I want to start with is the Big Bang, because, in July 31st and some places August 1st, we had the triple conjunction, what's happened really like 2,340 years ago, so 300 years before Christ. And in Taurus is a fixed earth sign. So it's very hard for him, very stubborn, very hard for him to change. And it's hardly taking changes. And actually, it's going to happen in your 8th house. And so what is the 8th house? 8th house is transformation, death. 8th house is other people's money. It's the bank system. It is insurances, or it is also your reproductive system. It is also pregnancy. And so Uranus and Mars over here could indicate some kind of natural disaster that you can experience because of Uranus in Taurus is natural disaster. Mars could be some kind of devastating tornadoes or tsunamis. But no, actually it is tornadoes and fires, like unexpected fires, for example. But North Node in 8th house, it always some kind of new North Node actually is having a Jupiterian flavor, and North Node and South Node is not a planet; it's a mathematical point of the moon, and it is like associated with karma. So North Node is positive karma; it's where we are heading. That is have a Jupiterian flavor, and South Node it's always in axis; it's always in opposition. And right now we are having the Aquarius and Aquarius, the Taurus and the Scorpio axis. So it's going to affect our bank system, the way we are making money, the way we are relating to other people's money, bank, insurance, and everything like that. So Uranus, Mars actually with North Node in your 8th house could indicate also, yes, I did experience kind of natural disaster, but actually North Node going to help you to get some kind of insurance out from it, right? So it will be paid whatever disaster you had over there. So not in your 2nd house in Scorpio, it could indicate some kind of issue or losing an income. And it's not necessarily bad. It is just like you're not going to have time for that anymore because of you are approaching life and you're approaching the way you are making money in a different way. So you are not thinking of money the same way like you did before. It could be simple as it is. But yes, 8th house is transformation and 8th house is rebirth. It's the phoenix. It's the phoenix getting, like up from ashes, rising from ashes. Uranus is also electricity, so it could be some kind of careful with lightning. There is a thunderstorm. Careful with some kind of electric fire you can experience, and it could be some kind of devastating issue, and then insurance will pay. Yes, it could be that. And Taurus is earth, Taurus is nature. So yeah, it's like definitely something with the nature that is going to affect most likely you. Or if you are talking about the reproductive system or pregnancies, Uranus could be like an unexpected pregnancy. And Mars is over there. It's like it's giving you anxiety or anger maybe because you used protection, and like you can, oh come on, like I have whatever is that, I protected myself and right now I'm pregnant. Or it could be Mars could be anger or and Uranus, or it could be an inflammation. And for example, it causes your reproductive system. Uranus is some kind of neurological issues or bacterial infection. So actually, Uranus Mars, it could be some kind of sexual transmitted disease, bacteria infection, or it could be also some kind of issues with ectopic pregnancy or something unexpected there, or Uranian energy. Okay, so let's move forward and let's see August 2nd for you here, when Venus going to sextile with North Node and Uranus. And Venus is actually in your 10th house of career, reputation, in Cancer, very nurturing, very loving. This is actually the house of awards and the stage. And Venus is also art, so love to dance, love music. And, sextile with North Node, it could be like, all right, I'm getting some kind of recognition, or actually because of that's my purpose, North Node. Or it could be like other people going to support me, powerful people. Eighth house is powerful people going to support me actually in my art, in my dancing, on my stage, because I want to be on stage. Or they're going to award me, and the awards is unexpected, Uranus, and it's gonna bring some kind of money, Venus. So I'm going to have a promotion and award, but it could be a money award as well. Okay, Libras. What else is going to go on? Or you know what? It could be some kind of transformation in your career. And it could be if you are an interior designer and you're designing a home, you will be asked to create a Uranus is artificial intelligence and transform the home, but it could be Cancer is the home here. So, and that's your career. So design Venus, it is like, okay, I'm going to design a house, but it's going to be in a Tesla house, whatever, like everything going to be like a smart house. But I'm gonna design, but that's work related, not your own house. It's the house that you are working on, or property that you are working on. And 10th house could be something like a structure from government. So it has to be a commercial building. Maybe it is like you are doing the mayor office or whatever, and everything has to be smart there. All right. So what else is going on? So August 7th, let's see, Venus is trining Neptune. Trine is the most beautiful aspect. It is the golden plate. It is without any challenging, the perfect symbiosis. It's given, it's granted to you. Neptune is the higher octave of love in your 6th house of health and colleagues, and what else is that? Like your daily routine and your workplace. Neptune over there is really loving. It's in retrograde actually right now, and Juno is there as well, loyalty. So some kind of experience with loving colleagues, and they want you to succeed in your career. So if you are new to a workplace, they're going to be really helpful, and they're going to introduce you loving, nurturing people you're going to be surrounded by. And Juno is going to be loyal, and you also loyal to your tenant, not tenants, but your roommate, or it could be like your roommate actually can get you to some kind of career. It's giving you love. It's giving you some kind of work related situation where you can succeed later. Okay. And what else could be that? So, Neptune in 6th house, Neptune is alcohol or drugs. 6th house is your health, but Neptune also holistic drugs and drugs as well, like pharmaceutical and in supplements. So in 6th house, it could be like I'm going to actually implement some kind of new supplement, and it could be something with, for example, Venus is in Cancer. It could be some kind of nurturing sweet and 6th house. So you know what? It could be a lactation. If you are pregnant and if you don't have milk in, it could be some kind of lactation medicine in. right? Okay, just a second. Let me step over here. Hi, so I'm back over here. Let me see. Why is it not working? Just a second, guys. Okay, something is not showing. All right, so I'm back. I needed some little break over here, Libras, and we were talking about some kind of lactation supplies over here, you know, because of Venus in Cancer trining with Neptune. It could be like, okay, I'm going to increase my milk and I'm going to take some fenugreek or whatever it is. Okay, so we have to go on August 7th, Mars and Saturn square. So Mars actually in your 8th house and Saturn in your 5th house. Mars is your reproductive system, and the 5th house is your actually children. So it could be something like I wanted to have another child, and you know, Saturn over here actually it's delaying the process, or I need to hire someone, I will need an IVF or something like that. And yes, so that square could indicate some kind of IVF and some kind of medical procedure to have a child. On the other hand, 5th house in investment, 8th house is other people's money. So it could be like some kind of delay to getting the mortgage, the insurance money that you were applying for, or, you know, like any kind of fund, because of 8th house is also fund. It is like, and the square here, it's creating some kind of delays, and yeah, decreasing the opportunity to get the mortgage, decreasing the opportunity to get that insurance. Let's go actually. So Mercury went to Virgo actually in your 12th house, August 4th, and August 11th, Venus entered actually Leo and joining the sun in your 11th house. That is, you know, like Venus and sun in your 11th house of Leo, that is party, a lot of party. You're going to get invited, and you're gonna enjoy it, and it's, you know, it's beautiful over here. So enjoy, it's welcoming, you're shining over here in your 11th house. And then what I wanted to say also, the sun square Uranus and North Node. So that is 11 and 8 house matter, investment and other people's money, or friends and other people's money. So you might have actually asked money from friends and they are not willing to give you, borrow you, or lend you money. Or they might have borrowed money from you and it's kind of issue to giving back to you. So that could actually indicate some kind of conflict in a friendship zone. And then when we are moving forward, we're going to have Mars sextile Neptune on August 11th also. So Mars is in your 8th house, Neptune is in your 6th house, 6th house is your health, 8th house is transformation with activity. So you're going to actually have to transform your health with some kind of activity, but you're going to research before what kind of activity, what kind of spiritual practice actually is good for you, but it has to be workout. So it might going to be something like you capoeira, or you know, it's spiritual, or yoga, but you know, it's going to be Brickman yoga, which is like you are sweating heat, you include heat so you can get healed. All right, and then let's see August 15, when Mercury actually going to trine North Node and Uranus. So Mercury in Virgo and going to trine Uranus and North Node. Mercury is communication, but it's hidden. It is behind the scene, and North Node is very deep. And Uranus over there is science and research. 8th house is research, Uranus is science, and Mercury is communication. So actually, this is indicating it's a very welcoming aspect. You have a new purpose right now to do some kind of research about afterlife, death, criminal stories, and you are writing right now. You are not ready to show that yet, but you got so many like download, and 12th house Mercury, it's like downloading, like somebody is dictating for you, and you are writing, but it could be a matter of reincarnation, a matter of sexual traumas, it could be the matter of reproduction, or like anything like that, but afterlife, research, writing the datas, and like writing, but soon you will be ready to show that for the public when Mercury gonna go over here in the first house. Okay, so what else is going to go on? The full moon in Aquarius on the 11th. So full moon actually is going to square with Uranus and North Node, and it's conjunct with Saturn. So it's not an easy full moon. And Aquarius, it's a humanitarian project and a humanitarian sign, but it's ruled by Saturn and Uranus, the modern ruler in Uranus. So Saturn over here, it's some kind of delays, it's coldness, it's responsibility, it's working hard. Full moon is always when the sun and moon is opposing to each other in heaven, and then it is always a completion and an ending. So something is ending in a 5th house matter. So it could be an investment project. It could be like you are dry. And you have no imagination right now. 5th house is imagination. It's your happiness. It's like, oh my God, I can't enjoy my life because I want to have a baby. Actually, 5th house is sexuality also. And Saturn over here could be like a work. So you are feeling like you're working, you don't have intimate light anymore. And it's not coming from compassion and passion, because it feels like a job, because you want to reproduce and you want to have a baby. So it feels like a job. But with kind of ending over here, it could be ending a cycle, like, all right, I'm going to end this situation. I don't want to have IVF anymore. Some kind of issue here that you don't want to, it's not belong from your, and you need to let it go. So that kind of matter could come up here. Okay, and 5th house and 11th house, and that's like the Saturn and Sun opposition. That's some kind of issue with maybe you're not enjoying your tribe anymore. It is just like, I don't belong from there. And perhaps because I only can talk about children, and they are not ready because they want to party. And I cannot take my mind off from this subject. I'm obsessed with this subject kind of situation. All right, so then let's go and move forward to, yes, I was talking about that. So let's go and move forward to Venus and Jupiter. That is a trine, and that is in Leo and Aries, in 2 fiery signs, 7th house of your significant other, domestic partner, one-on-one business relationship. And then Venus in your 11th house of social tribe. It's very auspicious. It's really, really beautiful, truly beautiful aspect over here. It is like blessing from your significant other and your social circle, getting love from everywhere, getting love from your husband, or actually meeting a new husband. And it could be a marriage proposal. And the marriage proposal, that the husband or wife could be foreigner, and you meet the person through actually your social circle. You went for a 11th house is a party. They invited you, you felt so beautiful, Venus and Leo there, and you met your significant other, who is actually a foreigner, or can be a foreigner, or different religion. For Jupiter is Judaism as well, and or rules the Russians as well. So it could be like a different foreigner, or it could be also a Jewish person. All right. Okay, so what else is going on? So on the 20th, like Mars is going to Gemini here and joining Pallas Athene. Pallas Athene is wisdom and welfare. Mars is going to be the warrior, but warrior with the words. So verbal conflicts is possible this time. So careful what you are saying. And then 11th, Vesta is going to get back retrograde. Vesta is the eternal flame or inner compassion and passion, the flame inside within. And in Aquarius, it's very humanitarian. So, you know, in the 5th house, but it's in retrograde, so retrograding back, so it's decreasing the flame, decreasing the module. So it is like some kind of situation with that IVF, what I was talking about. You might not want to try again, or, you know, like it's decreasing the module, decreasing the flame somehow right now. And then on the 22nd, we're going to have Mercury and Pluto trining. That is like your symbiosis, perfect alignment, totally perfect alignment in your 12th and 4th house. What is going on here? That is Pluto in your 4th house. It, you know, 4th house is not only real estate and homes, but also ending and funerals. Pluto is death over here. So it could be like you're going to get a message, somebody passed away in the hospital who was actually close to you, a family member. It could also represent like Pluto transformation actually in your real estate situation, the homing situation. And Mercury is selling. So it could be like you're going to have out of nowhere, because 12th house is secret, is behind the scene. You're going to have a buyer, but you don't know who buying your house because it's secret until they sign it. So it could be that one as well. So very secretive energy. All right. On then the 25th, we're going to have Venus is squaring North Node and Uranus. Venus in Leo, North Node, Uranus, 8th house. So, you know, that is, as I said, it could be some kind of research. It could be some kind of investment, actually. So, you know, but previously you invested in crypto. Uranus is crypto also, or artificial digital currency. And then 8th house is investment, and Venus is money, but it's squares. So it's challenges. So it's the digital currency dropped for you, and you are not happy about that, or situations like that. Or you invested in something because you wanted to do research, so invested in new technology, right? Anything which is like digital. And then Venus over there in 11th house, you might have bought that from, or get the recommendation from a friend, and, you know, it's not working for you, and then it's a conflict again there. Okay, and then the 27th, let's see what's going on the 27th, and we're going to have Sun and Mars squaring, because the Sun is already going to be in Virgo, and it's going to do a square 9 and 12th house matter. 9th house is foreign matters, 12th house is something hidden, lies, or, you know, like some kind of conflict over here. So it could be like, for example, this square could indicate like you have to go, that fiery Mars is speed here, and you might have to initiate a talk and start a talk with someone with welfare issues, but that talk is not going to go well. So for example, you're standing up for the unprivileged, but you get actually impulsive, and it's going to become a fight. Or it could be like some kind of travel, but it has to be a fast and quick travel. And, you know, you don't really want to go because of you want to have a retreat, and you're tired and sleepy. And then it's going to give you some internal conflict actually for you. And then let's see the new moon. The new moon, the moon and the sun is together in the sky. It's merging together, right? Dancing together in heaven in your 12th house. 12th house is your mental state. 12th house is the hidden enemy. 12th house is art, it's spirituality, it's aliens, it's angels, it's the unprivileged. And the new moon over here, it could be like actually also with Mercury, it's indicate like some kind of help and new beginning, but through communication, through workshops, through mediators, through therapists who are talking to you and helping your mental health here. Also, what I wanted to mention, that Uranus going to station retrograde, and Uranus is in your 8th house on the 24th, and it's going to be 18 degrees 51 minutes, and it's going to go back all the way to you know, it's going to go and station in retrograde. I mean, will be in retrograde for a long time. In your 8th house, 8th house is other people money, and 8th house is you bypassing banks. So it could be like some kind of new old cryptocurrency or old kind of digital currency opportunity. Invest in that coming back to you. Or it could be Uranus is anything with neurological or the nervous system, the neurons in the body, the higher mind. 8th house is the death and the people who did the transition, reincarnation. So it could be like you going to get connected, and you know, because that's opening up your crown chakra, Uranus, and it is like, wow, all right, I'm going to download every kind of very deep information, or actually I'm going to research about my genetics, because 8th house could be genetics. Science is Uranus, and I'm going to go online and going to go back to the past, because I want to know about my genetics, or I want to know about my so where did I come from? Yes, that could be that. All right, so I think we covered everything, and if you liked my videos, please don't hesitate to press subscribe and give me some love, and press the like button. And, you know, I'm truly grateful for your attention, and grateful for you and for your trust in me to guide you through this spiritual journey. I hope I see you in September. Have a really safe August. It is really intense. It could be difficult, but I trust we can co-create a better life. And I hope I see you in September. Check out my website if you want to have a private reading with me, which is www.urbanwitch.org. Thank you so much for your attention. See you in September. Bye.